So now that we've installed Tag Manager on our website, the next thing we're going to do is actually use it for something. So the whole point of Tag Manager is that it's a container tag, which means it contains other tags. So the main tag that we're going to want it to contain is our Google Analytics tag. So super easy to set this up. Obviously because Tag Manager is a Google product as well, they kind of make it so it's super easy for them to kind of be used seamlessly together. So all we need to do, go to tagmanager.google.com and you'll get this kind of home screen. So we can just click into the container name that we set up before, and we get back to the home page that you already know. Quick note, if you ever wonder or you get lost, like how do I get the Google Tag Manager code, which we installed on our website before, you can just click on this blue bit here and it brings it up just like when we first set up Tag Manager. You shouldn't really need that again, but just in case, that's how you find it. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a new tag. And the tag is going to be our analytics tag, and that is how data gets from our website to Google Analytics so they can provide us all the kind of fancy data analysis tools and stuff. So super simple, we just click new tag. This is going to be the name of it, so I will leave that for a second. First I'm going to configure the tag. So if I just click into that, you can see straight away we've got Universal Analytics as a tag selection. So Universal Analytics is actually the correct name for Google Analytics. No one really calls it that, but technically we are using Universal Analytics whenever we use Google Analytics. So that's what we are going to select. And it's a page view tag, which means it's going to fire every time someone views a page. So for that reason, I'm going to call the tag GA page view. Simple, huh? Okay, and then we've got the Google Analytics settings variable. So what we're going to do in there, you're not going to have these two because I've already set those up. So you're going to select new variable, and we're just going to call this GA tracking, because that's pretty much what it's called in GA. And it's asking for our tracking ID. So I think it probably tells you how to find it anyway, but I'll show you quickly. So you just go into your Google Analytics, and you'll see in the bottom left we've got this admin section. So we just click into that, and in the middle here we've got tracking info. So the tracking info is where we can get the codes that we need to be able to track people moving across our website. So if we click into that, it's the tracking code that we're looking for. I think it specifically said tracking ID, but tracking code is the same. And this is our unique tracking ID. So super simple. All we need to do is copy that using Command C. I'm going to paste it into here using Command V. Cookie domain is auto. Don't worry about that. And save it. So then once you have a tag, you always need to select what fires the tag. So i.e. what is going to be the trigger that makes the tag fire. Now, because it's just going to be a page view tag, all I want to be the trigger is someone visiting a page or viewing a page. So you can see at the top, you're not going to have these guys because I've set those up before, but you just need this one at the top, which you'll have, which is the all pages page view. So that's going to be our trigger. So essentially what happens is every time someone visits a page, it triggers this tag, and the tag sends a bit of data to analytics saying, oh, this person's visiting this page, this person is visiting the next page. Pretty straightforward. So after we've done that, we can just click save. And what's going to be essential next is going back into that preview mode that we looked at before. So if I click, well, let's just go to my website first. So at the moment, it just looks like the normal website, whatever. So what I want to do is go preview, and that should mean that when I go to my website again, I should be able to see what tags are firing. So I'm just going to refresh the page. Okay, and I can see my GA page view has fired, which is the tag that I've just set up. So I'm just going to click around a bit and make sure it fires on every page, which it should do. GA page view. GA page view. Okay, so I'm happy that my tag is firing every page of my website, and that's pretty much all I need to do. So I can just go back to Tag Manager. Of course, well, I can leave my preview mode because I don't really need to preview it anymore, and that bit kind of gets in the way as well. And you can see it says workspace changes too. So what that means is there's 2 changes that have been made that haven't actually been kind of submitted to Tag Manager yet. So I can just click submit and hit publish. You can do like a description on what changes you made if you want to be super kind of organized about it. I don't usually worry about it. I just click publish. But you know, totally up to you. It's your website, your Tag Manager. You are the boss. So that pretty much takes us to the end of doing that. And I guess what you'll want to do next is you'll want to go into Analytics itself to check that Google Analytics can actually see yourself using it. So the best way to do that is to go into the real-time section and go into Overview. I pretty much know that there's not going to be anyone on my website because I'm actually in the master view, so it's actually got some filters there. So I'm going to go to all website data, and okay, there's one person on the website. I'm assuming that's me because I don't think many other people visit my website. So Google Analytics Consultant, yeah, there you go. That's the page I'm on. Sweet. So now I'm happy that GA is getting information about my website through Tag Manager, and that pretty much means that everything is correctly set up. So hopefully you have achieved the same, and we are good to go with making some goals later on. Thanks.